Libra. Welcome Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising to your monthly money, career, and finance reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lina, and I'm here to deliver you guys divinely guided messages that will most support you on moving forward on your journey with ease and grace. So first, I'll be starting off with our Libra Suns, then I'll be reading for Libra Moon, and then Libra Rising. Timestamps are in the description box, so feel free to go ahead and jump to your reading. Before I get into the reading, I am going to go ahead and cleanse the space. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I already cleansed the space earlier, but I'm going to do it again. So let's go ahead and get that going. So I call upon air, fire, water, earth, and spirit. Thank you, Mother, Father, Creator, Source. Thank you, angels and guides, for shielding, cocooning, and protecting me in my every now moment. And by my light and unconditional love, as I deliver the most accurate and divinely guided messages to our Libra collective that will most serve them on moving forward on their journeys. In this now moment, I clear, cancel, and release, and clear and release within me all the vibrations, the frequencies, and negative energies that may be lingering around me, my space, the energy of the cards. Okay. Okay, so the energy feels pretty clear. Let's go ahead and clear out your energy, our beautiful viewers, from any low vibrations, low frequencies, and negative energy. Okay, yeah, that's been cleared out. So now and always and so it is. Thank you again. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the reading. Okay, Libra Sun, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Your first card came out, so let's go ahead and pull out your second card. If you're new to the channel, I just want to say this. I read based on my spread. So wherever the cards come out on the spread, that is how I will interpret them. I also read into numerology, astrology, and symbols. Okay, so I use the Barbieri Zodiac Oracle as my clarifiers, and I read into them just as much as I read into the tarot cards. So I'm just putting that out there in case you're new and it's your first time on the channel. Okay, what is the seventh card out, please? And what's coming in? What new opportunities are coming in? So we are looking at the first 2 weeks. We're looking at your block, your challenge, and your delay, the advice, and then we're going to look at the second 2 weeks of March. So let's go ahead and see. And what's the final outcome, please? Can I please get another final outcome? Let's pull an extended for our Libra Suns. Okay. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and jump right in. So the way you're moving into the month, the way you're moving into March, you have the King of Pentacles. So you're showing up very strong. You're showing up as someone who is very, okay, I feel like a lot of you have stability. You have a home. You have a lot of your emotion show up. I feel like this month you have a lot of emotional stability as well with this water energy here. You guys are moving towards, I feel like a lot of you are focusing on a dream, on manifesting a goal, a dream this month. And you guys have learned a lot in the recent past about how to make it happen. So if it's a business endeavor, an investment, you guys have done the work is what I'm seeing. So moving into March, okay, with that number 3 in conjunction to the King of Pentacles, you guys are pretty much, I feel like, ready to move forward. I feel like you guys have resources that are supporting you. A lot of you are very supportive, okay? And it doesn't matter if you're, if you're female or male. that's how you're showing up, right? You're showing up as someone who has their own, but can also look out for others around them if needs be. And that's a beautiful energy, Libras. So at work, some of you could have Pisces or Gemini in your chart. Others of you could have Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have the Two of Swords. So I feel like in your workspace, you guys are feeling a little bit stuck. You're feeling a little bit stagnant, like you're not really quite sure how to move forward. This month is the first 2 weeks, you guys are going to be making decisions, okay, surrounding how you want to move forward. How do you want to like pursue your end goal, right? And so there is a need for you guys to like sit down, organize, and plan. What's supporting you this month is the High Priestess energy. So this month, okay, is a great time for you to take advantage of, you know, going within, gaining wisdom, using your intuition and your wisdom to get clear on what you want and the path to move forward. So this is almost like it's up to you to determine, okay? I don't see this being like you guys are going to go look outside of yourselves for answers and, you know, go seek financial help and advice. I mean, wait, I spoke too soon. So we'll get into that energy later. But in the first 2 weeks, it's you going within and getting clear on what you want, right? The way you're feeling is a star card with Aries energy. So you're very focused on doing what's going to bring you happiness, doing what's going to bring you the stability that you want, the financial future that you want. And a lot of you are feeling very supported by your guides and your angels, okay? You're feeling as though you're not alone, which is funny because even though you have Aries and maybe physically you're alone or you live alone or you're embarking on the business by yourself or you're maybe your own boss, your own, you know, entrepreneur, or whatever the case may be, you're kind of like, some of you are loners, I'm hearing. You still feel very supported this month if you haven't already been, if you don't always feel that way, you will be feeling that way. You have faith, you have hope, you feel good, even though you feel a little bit like you're at a crossroads when it comes to your actual work. So when it comes to your actual work, Libra, I feel like a lot of you work in some sort of community. You could be working in a community. You work with other people where you have to collaborate or work in a team. A lot of you work in like the social scene or in the public eye, okay? But I don't know, like I just feel like some of you feel like you've made it as far as you can make it at your job, or you are questioning, can I actually progress further with the company I'm working for? Like, is there, like, what's the real career opportunity here? Like, is that going to bring me what I truly want? You know, is what I can see you guys really thinking about in the first 2 weeks. The block and the delay that you have is the Death card with the Earth card and the number 26, number 8. So it's almost like you guys are delaying this death and rebirth because you're afraid is what I'm getting. Some of you are a little afraid to move forward. Can we just, yeah, let's clarify this, please. Okay, so you have the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you are a little bit hesitant on facing the realization that this thing is not bringing you the fulfillment that you want. It's not bringing you the 10 that you want, the long-term stability, the wealth, the legacy, okay, the prosperity that you want. Pluto, yeah. What's being delayed, again, you have the number 8 twice. New beginning. For some of you, it's like you want to purchase a home, you want to buy a home, you want to relocate, and you're delaying it. Some of you feel like you don't have all the resources you would like, but others of you are just like fearful, like you're a little bit scared of having to face that, like to like face the fact that I guess what a lot of you have been doing to this point has reached its maturity, its peak, and that it's time to like venture out and try something new and create something new and potentially go into like a business partnership, create a business, start investing your money and things of that nature. And some of you, like I said, want to purchase a home. So that's basically what I'm seeing here in the first 2 weeks. The Tower moment is inevitable. It's just something that you have to look at, go within and like really examine. And once you face it, you're going to be liberated, essentially. And so the advice here for you mid-month is the Fool. So the advice that your guides want, your guides have for you is basically, oh, and Mars number 8 again. So you have triple 8, right? Triple Pluto energy, 8th house, death and rebirth. Mars wants to come in and bulldoze right through, and just Pluto wants to like, same thing, put it to an end and recreate. And that's what you guys are being advised to do. And that's what you essentially will be deciding, is that you want to move forward and embark on this new journey. Whatever that means to you, you guys, everyone is going through something different. So it could be that you're moving, you're relocating, you're going for that new job, you want to build your business, you want to go solo, you want to leave the business partnership you're involved in, the team that you've been a part of, okay? It could mean different things for different people. But it's a very beautiful energy. And I don't know, I see you guys though, like mid-month towards the end of the month, it's important that you seek out advice, okay? Help, guidance, advice. So in the beginning of the month, you went within. You figured out what you needed to figure out. You kind of faced what you needed to face, and you did that healing work. Once you make up your mind and you're decided, now it's a time to go learn. You have to go learn from someone who's already doing what you're doing. Probably get like a mentor, shadow someone is what I'm hearing. Moon, yeah. There's a lot that you don't know or that isn't being revealed to you. So there's a need for you to like just go discover it and go on a journey where you're going to be like learning, seeking, and unearthing. But it's not really hermit energy. It's more like seeking it out. Seeking out that information outside of yourself, right? And then also it is about number 5, it is about your 5th house energy. It's about your creative endeavors, your entrepreneurial goals, right? How to grow and how to progress in them. And you're going to be very focused in the second half of March, right? 9 of wands, like you guys are almost there. You guys are almost you're at the precipice of like manifesting and achieving this goal that you have, right? You've been working at it for a while because you're right. But what I feel like a lot of you, what I'm getting and hearing, is that you've been in a transitional phase where you've been having to work at that job while also building your business or your brand or your platform. And now you get to actually really take off. You're going to take off is what I'm getting. You guys are almost there. So you're being advised to be disciplined, to be committed, determined, right? Saturn. Because you're going through like a karmic test, number 10, and it's about your commitment. So essentially it's about how serious are you about this? Because you're almost there. So it's like, don't give up now. Especially because at the end of the month, you're going to be feeling this 4 of Pentacles energy. Like money's not enough. Like you have to hold on tight to your money. And that could mean a lot of things for different people, right? For some of you, it's like you feel like you don't have money to pay your rent, okay? You don't have money that's bringing you happiness. Enough money to like enjoy your life, to bring joy and pleasure into your life. The Sun, abundance, prosperity. Others of you, it's like you have enough to pay your bills. You have enough to cover your expenses, but you don't feel like you can invest your money or grow or build or purchase the home or move to the apartment that you would like or live the life that you want or build a family. It's different for everyone. So that's the final outcome in March. But the thing is that what's coming in for you in April, because I decided to do like a little extended for you guys because I didn't want to leave you like that, is you have the 8 of Pentacles, Libra. So there are new opportunities coming in for you. It could be a whole new path. Whatever it is you're embarking on could be a whole new endeavor. Could be something you'll be doing from home. Could be purchasing a home, buying a home, investing into real estate, building a family, merging of finances, resources, getting married, and like merging finances. But it's not a love reading, so I don't want to get into that. But at the same time, like this is you like embarking on something completely new, that's like new to you. So there is a need for you to learn more, grow more, get yourself like a mentor, get someone that's going to help you. And it's interesting because you have 2 queens here that want to pop up in the future, like in April. This is May, this is April. So you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is what's coming in, new opportunities, and then this is just the extended I pulled for you guys, right? So it's kind of interesting because at first I thought this was you, right? You're becoming this Queen of Pentacles, but you were already the King of Pentacles. What I feel is like, well, I mean, let's see. Like the difference here would be that you are becoming more responsible, money, you know, really managing your finances, things like that, right? But let's clarify that. Yeah. Interesting. This is you becoming, it's a celebration. It's you reaping rewards, Virgo, but it's like harvest. But it's also you just becoming very meticulous, very organized. It's almost like leveling up and wisening up. And this is what's coming for you in April. Okay. For others of you, it's a Virgo woman, an older woman or a person, someone who can mentor you, someone who can show you the ropes, that, you know, that you can shadow and like, it's going to support you. And that's what's going to really take you where you want to be. Okay. So take advantage. Either way, this could, I feel like it's you as well. It's you as well. So, and then you have the Queen of Cups. Like this is you showing up from a place of love. This is you being able to give yourself, you know, the things that you want, give yourself that emotional fulfillment, satisfaction in terms of your stability, in terms of your material life, in terms of, you know, the environment you live in, your surroundings. Okay, this is also like nice dinners. Like it's like you going out and having fun. It's you, whatever you're going to be doing, also it's going to be outside of the box or innovative or different and unique. Okay, Uranus. And it's like slow energy. So just be mindful that it is going to take time to really blow up and like get you where you want to be. But like the first step is this, the Fool, like going for it. Okay, and then also learning more about it. Getting that mentor is going to help you, Libra. That person who can guide you, invest in you, something like that for some of you. But a lot of you are going into a business partnership. And a lot of you will be investing money for some of you, or just an apprenticeship of some kind where it's completely new, but you have someone that's supporting you. And this person could also be a Taurus if they're not a Virgo. I see a lot of Earth or an Aquarius. And this person, it can also be a water sign, but this person is just gonna like really support you, as like a friend almost. It's almost like a friendship vibe, but it is like mentorship to me. So I don't know. I feel like this person's older, but really sees potential in you, Libra, and wants to like help you. So I feel like overall it's a good reading. Because again, you're very close to achieving something. And I'm not gonna look deeper into the future, but just know that it's going to come in, guys. This is just March. And work has to be done, right? You're moving away from something and there's a death that's happening. And just continue doing what you've been doing, which is like, I feel like a lot of you have been manifesting with source, with God, with spirit, with your guides, your angels, whatever you believe in. And that's going to really call in more for you. So keep that positive mindset, that motivated energy that's going to take you where you want to be. And just be responsible with your money is all I'm going to say for March. But let's go ahead and post some of this, please. Green Witch, wholeness. Yeah, this is going to bring you wholeness and make you feel really good. You also have 33 Master Teacher Aquarius. So there may be an Aquarius that's going to like help you and guide you. But I feel like whatever you're going to be embarking on and the new venture that's coming in for you is going to lead you towards this wholeness and completion that you wanted for a long time. Protection. Okay, there's a need for you to like protect yourself, protect your new endeavor. Don't trust people that from the past is what I'm getting. And also like people who are close to you that aren't going to take you there. You know what I mean? So not like I don't mean like the new connections or the new business partners or the mentors. I mean people from the past, family members, old relationships, whatever. Anyone who just wouldn't want you to like progress because they're afraid that you're going to take off and leave them behind. People are like silly like that. They have these silly fears. And half of the time, it's like no one's going to leave them behind. But when they act that way, it's like, yeah, you're going to get left behind if you keep acting this way instead of being supportive. So I'm getting like really protect yourself. Aries energy, like protect your business, protect your baby, right? Like your dream, your goal. There's no need to share it. There's no need to like whatever. And this is number 9, is you communing with God and spirit and the divine and really creating it on a mental level. So make sure those thoughts are in line, because you know you're very focused, right? This is your mental space, is the 9 of wands. It's like, you know, you're almost there. You've accomplished something already in your life, so celebrate, give yourself credit, right? And don't allow any feelings of lack get in the way. Regeneration, you are going to be regenerating. Okay, so this is going to lead to your regeneration. You're going to be on your own 2 feet. Number 8, again, rebirth. It's a total rebirth that's coming in for you in mid-March, moving into the future, my beautiful. And Aries, again, so this is something where you get to be independent. You get to be your own boss, your own leader, self-sufficient, self-reliant. Emotion, number 4. In the beginning of the month, you're going to be feeling very emotional. And that's okay. Some of you could have Cancer in your chart. Emotional stuff surrounding your home. I don't know, but that's okay. Just be kind with yourselves. Like, take care of your emotions is what I'm getting. Make time to like nurture yourself. Take care of your health, like your mental health, your emotional health. But you have victory at the bottom of the deck, the last card out, which I was going to leave it at that, but I just felt like delivering this message. And this wants to come out like right at the middle of your reading. So to me, that's indicating that that's really your final outcome. That's what's coming in the next 3 months. It's this victory, you wearing your crown, you being the queen or the king of your life. And Aries again, oh my goodness, you guys have like Aries in your chart, you know. Libra, like this is beautiful. This is all you. 44, another master number. So I just see you guys, you have 2 master numbers here, 33 and 44. So that's beautiful. It's like learning, growing, progressing, and then becoming this master, like mastery in whatever you're doing. But it's not just whatever you're doing. It's not just your business. It's not just your work, your line of work, but it's also your manifestation capabilities. It's your connection with spirit, and it's the foundation that you're building for yourself. For a lot of you, it's like I was saying, it's a business partnership, a contractual agreement that's going to be coming in, whether it's the contract from the job, the contract from this person who sees potential in you and wants to invest in you. Okay, for some of you, it is truly 100% independent. Okay, it's different for everyone. Let's go ahead and finish this up with angel messages, please, from your angels. Oh, wrong deck. But this is going to bring you tranquility. Tranquility is on its way. And luck is on your side, especially with this Fool. When you take this big leap of faith and this risk and this, you know, new path that really isn't guaranteed, luck is on your side, and you like have faith. You need to continue having faith like you've been having, because it's going to keep you afloat. Okay, my beautiful Libras. Now let's see what message we have from your angels. Guardian angel, you are so protected. Your angels have your back. They want you to know that. So remember that, okay? Don't worry. Honesty and communication. So there's a need for you to be like very honest when you meet this person or in your future dealings with the new opportunities and the new partners and businesses and employer, whatever it is, for different people. Just be honest and be authentic, because it's going to get you where you want to be. People are going to see that, and you're going to like click and harmonize with the right people. And also just be honest with yourself, follow your heart, and continue communing with your angels and guides and the divine, because they're listening. They're literally hearing what you're saying, what you're calling in. And forgiveness and understanding. So for some of you, there's a need for you to forgive your family, forgive. The reason I'm saying that is because of the number 13. People who've gotten in the way of your happiness, people who've tried to hold you back, anything like that. Anyone you've been living with or arguing with at home. Also forgiving yourself for decisions that didn't really take you where you wanted to be, or like bring you the results that you had hoped for. Don't be hard on yourself, right? Forgive yourself and move forward. Power and intention is so important. There's so much power in your intention. Be aligned with your heart, with your desires, your why. Know your why. Why do you want what you want? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why do you want to do what you want to be doing, right? Once you're clear on that and you're clear on your true intentions behind it, okay, like, is it ego? Is it love-based? Is it, like whatever. When you're clear, instead of just doing things and not really being clear with your intentions and being self-aware, that's where the power lies, because then you're in your goddess power of being a co-creator with source, right? And a lot of you have that. Like, a lot of you are there is what I'm getting on a spiritual level. Like, you are there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you have the like 5D consciousness. So keep on going, you guys. And when you do that, like when you have 5D consciousness and you are ascending and you are one step ahead of most people, things like this do happen where you have to move away from certain people and you have to move away from, limitations. It's like leveling up. It's the next phase. Meditate and contemplate, okay, about what you truly want in the middle of the month. That way you can move forward with clarity on what it is you're calling in and the path you're taking. A time to give rather than take, okay. That's in the future. So that's in like April, towards end of March, April. Like, it's a great time. Your spirit guides want you to give to, just like give in any way that you can, like energetically, emotionally, a little bit, like financially for someone who needs help, like even if it is family, even if it is anyone that you've kind of been like walking away from or whatever, because it's like creating good karma, but it's also like a peace offering. But also I'm hearing that it's just going to balance the karmic scales, especially if someone was there for you in the past and you're moving on to something bigger or better, like, not to sound, you know what I mean, but there's a need for you to show your appreciation. Also, when someone comes in to help you in the future, a mentor, a business partner, a colleague, a network, someone you meet like through networking, give kind words of affirmation, edify them, praise them, I don't know, just give, like give what you can, because they're going to be giving to you. So you want it to be equal and, mutually beneficial is what I'm hearing. And that's your beautiful reading for March, Libra Sun. Okay, so if you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section that you're a Libra Sun by leaving a Libra emoji with a sun emoji. I would greatly appreciate that, as well as anything else that you felt or you want to share. But be sure to watch your sun placement, your rising place. Your moon and your rising. And stay tuned for in 2 weeks. We'll be doing the love and relationship readings. So welcome if you're new, and enjoy your month. It's going to be great. There's a lot of big things on their way for you, Libra. So just be mindful if you have to like play back the reading, like do so like at some point, just to like refresh your memory on what we spoke about, especially for the first 2 weeks. But I mean, it's just a beautiful reading overall. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hi, Libra Moon. Libra Moon, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. So your first card out is the Six of Cups. Okay. Interesting. What's your fourth card out? What's your block and your delay this month? So we're going to be looking at the first 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks, the block, the challenge, and then we're looking at the advice as well as the second half of the month. If you're new, I read the tarot based on the placements, right, on my spread. I also read into astrology, numerology. I read into symbols. I read into all kinds of things. And I use the Zodiac Oracle for that, as well as the Green Witch. So I just wanted to put that out there. All right, let's go ahead and clarify these cards, please. Let's clarify that Six of Cups. Let's clarify the Sun. Let's clarify this Magician here and this Queen, and then your block, please. Interesting. Okay, so moving into March, Libra moon, you guys have Aries, Six of Cups. So I see that for a lot of you, okay, I feel like a lot of you could have Aries in your chart, but I do feel like a lot of you could be your own boss. You could be entrepreneurs. You could be a leader at your job. You may be you just got promoted, right, to a leadership role, to a manager, supervisor, team leader, whatever the case may be. Others of you are entrepreneurs, like I was saying, and business owners. So I just feel like you're moving into March, like in a celebratory energy. So some of you could have just gotten good news at the end of February, or accomplished something, or if that isn't the case, then in the first 2 weeks, I definitely see this happening for you. There is an energy here of like enjoying yourself. Okay, this is spending time on yourself, enjoying, healing, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, enjoying quality time with friends and family. Okay, it's almost like taking a moment to celebrate, pause, and have fun and rest and regenerate for whatever's coming in. And so we're going to go ahead and look at that. But for others of you, this is like you could be meeting in the first 2 months, like old friends or like old co-workers or old something, and just kind of rekindling and like meeting these people, okay, again, and having fun. So Leo, no, not Leo, maybe some of you have Leo, Libra moon. We have Jupiter, number 9, the Sun. Okay, so a lot of you, some of you travel for work. Okay, others of you want to travel for work. Okay, others of you though, you could be teachers, you could be like working in education, you could be working with kids. A lot of you could have a business where you help others, you empower others, you teach people different things like self-development, self-empowerment, motivational work, leaders, how to create wealth or be your own boss. It's so different for everyone, but I just like listing different possibilities just to kind of see who I'm tapping into. But outside of that, right, I see that there's a lot of happiness in the first 2 weeks. There's happiness at your job, at your work, in your business, whatever you do. There's expansion. Some of you are getting that raise. Some of you are getting the promotion. Some of you are getting that, right? It's like a lot of you are, if you're building a business, it's like your vision and your mind is opening up to all the possibilities. You guys are not limiting yourselves at all in what your potential is, or what the potential of your business, your project, your brand is, okay? I feel like with your career, for those of you who are like in the corporate world, like I feel like you're feeling so optimistic, and like you're seeing that you can really make it far in your work, in your business, whatever you do, Libra moon. What's supporting you this month in March is the Piscean energy, number 3, with the Magician. So it's super awesome. It's like you're being supported in manifesting this sun energy. Okay, whatever that means to you. So it can be that you want to progress in your job, you want to build a new business, you want to be independent, right? You have Aries energy twice. You want to be your own boss, whatever it is. I feel like March is a time for you. You guys just accomplished something that's now allowing you to create something new. So even if you are still at a job and you want to like transition out of it, this is the month to do it, to like create it and go for it and build that business, right? A lot of you have the resources, you have people around you that are supporting you, you have like finances saved, but also you are very supported by the divine. A lot of you, I'm like so parched. A lot of you are manifesting what you want through like your spiritual practice, communing with your guides, doing ritual and stuff like that. But it's also very mental, very mentally aligned with your positive thoughts and beliefs. I really don't feel like you guys have fears, right? With the Pisces energy, and the number 3 is very mental and it's very creative. And so with Pisces, like, I just don't, I see this being, because it came out in a very positive part of the spread. It's like following your dreams, being very creative, connecting with spirit. You know, it's not this fear and like, it's not like if it was somewhere else, it could be like, oh, confusion and fear and doubt, but that's not what's happening. So take advantage of that energy because that's what's supporting you. And if that's what you've been like wanting to do, it's here. Like the time is now. So Gemini, number 3 with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you are feeling really good. Like this is how you're feeling this month. You're, well, in the first 2 weeks, you're feeling, okay, some of you are like wanting to buy a home. If you have children, you guys want to like purchase a home, buy a home. The happiness that you want to manifest is for you and your kids, okay? And it has a lot to do with the home. Others of you, I feel like take care of siblings or have younger siblings, or that's a message for some of you. And then others of you, I feel like are feeling really supported on an emotional level by like your family, your siblings. You just feel like they have your back and they get you and they understand what you're trying to do. And then also they have your back in a way where you're able, for some of you, where you're able to not have financial burdens. If that's a message for some of you. Others of you, I see you being very emotionally grounded this month and managing your funds properly, managing your money. Okay, especially if in the past you've had issues with underspending or overspending, like that's not what's going on. You guys are like very mature when it comes to like managing your money, okay, finances. Some of you might be wanting to invest or you're learning about investing. And if you are, it's bringing you a lot of fulfillment this month. Now, the block this month that I see here for you is the devil energy with the number 7. So something is definitely out of balance in your life. I feel like it's relationships, and it's not just romantic. It could be business partnerships, connections, network. I do feel, Libra moon, like this situation here has you feeling very stuck and isn't bringing you like the justice that you wish that you had. It hasn't been making you feel valued. It hasn't been making you feel like you've been getting what you deserve from it. So I'm not getting that it's family. I'm not getting that it's your living situation. And I'm also not getting that it's work. So what is it? Can we clarify? I think I know what it is. Can we clarify? Please. Interesting. So I don't get it. Can we clarify that? I apologize. I'm like, I feel like this is someone else. Yeah. This person, there's someone here. It's like an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. And they're stubborn and just like a little bit cold. And they're trying to block you energetically or mentally by putting doubts in your head, filling your head with doubts and their opinions and their 2 cents. They could also be a Taurus, and it's like they think they know what's best for you, Libra moon. And it's like, this is someone that's close to you. It could be a friend, could be a partner of some kind, a significant other. It's definitely a relationship. It's someone. But that's weird. I feel like what I'm getting is it's different for all of you, but it's the same sign, like same type of signs. So it could be Taurus, Libra, Gemini, and Virgo. Like, I mean, not Virgo. Maybe they do have Virgo, but I meant to say Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. yeah, they're just like blocking you from this new beginning, this new opportunity. For some of you, it's just that you have been feeling yourself, okay, and you've been cutting people, being very cutting towards people that come in trying to offer you stuff, new opportunities, and you're like not taking them. Because you think that, so for this is a specific message, so if it doesn't resonate, leave it. Some of you think that you just like know what you want, you know what's best for you, and so you don't want to take these opportunities, and you're like, you've been kind of like closed off to them. But for the rest of you, for the majority of you, it's just someone's getting in the way, someone's trying to do some shit here. I apologize for the cursing, and they are trying to block you, like emotionally, spiritually. They could be a Pisces, I don't know. Anyway, what's the advice, please? Because we're not going to get stuck on that. Yeah, the advice is for you to move away. This could be a significant other. This could be a relationship. Okay, number 5. It could also be like a business partner, a boss. Even though you have happiness in at your work, or you feel like you've been achieving a lot, or you're like content, or I don't know, there's some happiness here for you for sure. There's someone who's like trying to keep you stuck. Okay, I guess you just have to take it if it resonates, because I can't read into everyone's thing, right? Into everyone's story. So the advice with the 4 of Swords is like, okay, some of you feel, actually, this is what I'm getting. A lot of you feel kind of, you are feeling bound by it, even though you're not letting it get to you emotionally, which is pretty cool. I think that's awesome. But you're like kind of done, like over it. And I feel like the advice is saying you need to like, I'm sorry, why am I getting this like weird brain fog? The advice here is, I apologize. Oh my God. Okay. So, I don't know. I feel like some of you feel stuck, okay, in this situation. And it's worse than what you think it is, right? 4 of Swords. It's worse than what you think it is, but there's a need for you guys to like go within, enjoy yourselves, by yourselves, without these toxic people, relationships. Okay, 5th house. And get ready to move forward. Take the time in the middle of the month. Now we're at the middle of the month, to rest, to heal, to gain your energy, and also plan. What's your plan? Like, what are you gonna do moving forward? Because you need to move away from this toxic situation, whoever's blocking you or whatever's blocking you from your new beginning in finances and, you know, your business, whatever it is, new opportunities. There's something here, and I feel like this person or this thing is like, they're like in the shadows is what I'm hearing. They like hide. It's not from you, like they're in your face. There's someone who's in your face, but they hide their shadow from you. Like, it's almost like sometimes it's hard for you to even know. It's like you think your mind is playing tricks on you, but it's like, you guys know, right? The moon, you've been intuitively perceiving this, and it sucks because this is someone that you've been close to. Okay, this Queen of Swords. So, and you're over it. Like, you're going to be deciding in the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, moving towards the end of the month, to cut them out. Virgo energy, to do what's right for you. You're gaining wisdom. You're gaining clarity over the situation. And you have the 9 of Swords. So you're like seeing things for what they are. You're moving away from the disappointment, from the sadness or the pain that was caused in that situation. But it's weird because, you guys, the reason I'm a little bit confused is because everything was great until that came up. And you guys aren't showing that you're bothered by this. You guys aren't showing the world, the external, like, you're not showing me and you're not showing others that this is affecting you. Like, this is something private. Like, this is almost something that happens behind closed doors. So maybe it is a relationship, a romantic relationship, okay? So you guys are just deciding to move away from it. And also coming up with your plan moving forward to free yourself from the situation. And at the end of the month, yeah, you're saying, I want this new opportunity. I'm going for it. I'm going for my new beginning. I want what I want, my happiness, and I'm not going to allow this person or this thing to get in the way anymore. Number 8, Earth. Very grounded. You're very grounded in your way of thinking and the way you want to take action forward, because you've become clear on your strategy, right? 4 of Swords, on how you want to move forward. And also not allowing yourself to get in your head about it and feeling like it's worse than it actually is. No, it's actually a good thing that this is all happening. And what's coming in for you at the end of the month towards April is justice. Justice in your friendships, your relationships, your partnerships, your network. Okay. Also your finances in general, like what you've been reaping, what you've been getting out of what you've been putting in, right? It's time for you to get more out of it. A lot of you are feeling very grounded, very wise. You're cutting people out, like I was saying. Beautiful energy. And there is a new beginning here. There's a number 8 twice. So there is that rebirth happening for you in April. And at the end of March, you have your final outcome is the 2 of Wands. So it's kind of like what I was picking up earlier. So there is like a need for you to like celebrate, because it is like it's like a mini celebration for you, how far you've come, for what you've accomplished. For like, if you decided to move away from this situation and you know what it is, at the end of the month, it's like you're going to be feeling good about it and celebrating yourself, going out, having fun, traveling, resting, taking time to take care of yourself, like putting yourself first and not allowing anyone to get in the way of that. And in the process though, make sure that you guys are focusing on the path forward. And 11, bringing balance and stability into your life. You have 11 here as well. And that you guys are delegating everything in a way that's going to build your foundation right the first time, in whatever it is, the new business, the job you're going for. I almost feel like saying the new chapter, you guys, because it's almost like you guys have a new opportunity here to do things the way you want them, your way, and in a better way. Okay. And there's also going to be community supporting you. So a lot of you at the end of the month want to like go out with friends and want to socialize and collaborate with others, collaborations. And if you do decide to collaborate with people or work with someone else or go into business with someone, I just see that there's a need for you guys to get on the same page and to like really communicate with one another, like what your I don't like that word, but yeah, what the expectations are, if any. But this is what's coming in for you. Your 9 of Pentacles, that's your extended. So that's between April and May. You are going to be achieving your goal. You are going to be building this business. You are going to be moving up the job you work in, the corporate ladder. You are going to be moving closer towards this legacy, your generational wealth, returns on your investments, whatever it is, you will be celebrating. Okay, Libra moon. So that's a beautiful reading. Let's go ahead and pull some Green Witch cards just to clarify. Can we clarify the first part out? Productivity, number 8. Yeah, great. The first 2 weeks is great for you to be productive and taking action and getting things done in like the physical realm. Okay. Number 8. There's a rebirth that's coming in for you. Longevity. 39. Scorpio. The sun. The compass. Yeah. This is you thinking about your long-term plan, your long-term goals, cutting out what isn't going to serve you, having your rebirth is what's coming in for you. So I feel like you guys will be doing that in the middle of the month and getting clear on exactly how to move forward. Hope. You're going to be feeling very hopeful for after moving towards like a lot of conflict or arguing with someone or fighting in the middle of the month or second week. Again, it's this devil type of person. It's this relationship of some kind. It could be different for everyone. That's why I'm not pinpointing it on one thing. And it's with like a queen, and it's surrounding money, a new opportunity. Like some of you want to do something and you're arguing with someone and fighting about it. Okay. And you're going to be feeling so hopeful. You're going to be feeling very good because you know that you're supported by the angels in the divine number 11. And you're seeing the path forward, and you don't need someone else to like, I don't know, validate you guys. So number 33, wholeness. That's your ending, your final outcome. So this is ultimately bringing you wholeness, completion, fulfillment, right? Beautiful, beautiful reading, beautiful energy. The middle was a little bit wonky for me. That's the first time I felt that so far with any of the readings, but you know, I just think that yeah. I don't know, you guys. I was hoping to get more clarity with the Green Witch, but everything was just so positive that I couldn't quite, you know. But for a lot of you, this new beginning that you want is a creative endeavor. It is, you know, something that means a lot to you, and it's something where you can be your own boss. Your angels want you to ask and receive. So if you're feeling down, confused, conflicted, just call upon them and ask for support. They're only a thought away. They're only a call away. They're right there. What else do they want you to know? Manifestation. Okay, your manifestations are coming in. They're coming true, regardless of the disappointments in the past or the delays. Trust the universe. Okay, that came out underneath justice. Trust the universe and know that everything will work out in your favor, Leo moon. Okay, beautiful. Opportunity and change is coming in. That came out underneath the Ace of Wands. Expect it and be ready. Be flexible, be open to go with the flow, because sometime in March, mid-month towards the end, there will be a new path, a new opportunity. Harmony and resolution is on its way, especially in a soulmate connection. I didn't want to say it before, but now that that card came out, I will say it, because you have the 11 3 times in that placement. That's for your final outcome. And then you also have signs and reminders. So your angels will be sending you signs and reminders to affirm to you that you are on the right path. Okay, especially at the end of the month, after making like a tough choice in the middle of the month. So that's your reading. Let's see what message we have from your spirit guides, and then we're going to conclude the reading. So communication is key. That came out next to your advice, especially when you're trying to resolve this kind of situation with this person who's been trying to make you feel stuck. A time to give rather than take. Interesting. All of the Virgos had that. I don't know. But yeah, a time to give rather than take. So at the end of the month, just be sure to give back, to like share your love and give love to like those around you. And you know, even if it's someone that you're kind of slowly removing yourself from, like just being there and showing love is gonna like balance the karmic scales, and then like allow you to move away from it with like taking the high road. Okay, but also whoever's been helping you, like I feel like at the end of the month is a time where you'll be, especially in April, I'm getting, is a time where you'll be able to give back for those who've helped you along the way. So that's your reading, my beautiful Libra moons. If you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up. Leave an emoji down below with the Libra symbol and then the moon emoji to let me know that this was your reading, or anything else that you'd like to share. And check out your sun and your rising readings, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for your love and relationship reads. Bye. Welcome, Libra rising. Hi, Libra rising. Let's go ahead, Libra rising, and get right into your reading. Let's see how you're moving into March. Okay. And I'm going to be looking at the first 2 weeks, and then we're going to see what your block is, your challenge, your delay, and then we'll also look at the advice. Libra rising, and then we'll look at the last 2 weeks of March, and then we'll also look at the new opportunities that are coming in, as well as the final outcome. So if you are new, I read the tarot based on the spread and the position that they come out in. And then I also read based on these zodiac Barbieri oracle cards because I love reading into the astrology, the numerology, house placements, and I really, my readings are 50-50 between the tarot and then these oracle cards. And then when I pull the Green Witch cards, I'll look into symbols, I'll look into colors, I'll consider all kinds of different messages. And I also listen to my guidance a lot. So in case you're new, I wanted to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in. You guys have Aries energy with the Queen of Cups. So yeah, I mean, in March, you guys are showing up like bossed up, you know, self-led, independent, feeling really good and able to lead others, able to help others. You know, it's like you're someone who works well in a team and can lead a team. So maybe some of you are managers, supervisors, you work with a team, or if you're your own boss, you're feeling a lot of fulfillment in what you're doing in your business, in your projects, whatever the case may be. Beautiful. Wow, I love it. Some of you might have Aries in your chart. You could also have Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer as well. Yeah, some of you might have Leo, but you're focusing on a new opportunity, a new beginning in the first 2 weeks of March. So some of you could be focusing on a new job, a new offer that you've received, the new business that you're taking, you know, that you're starting and wanting to get off the ground. For many of you, it is being your own boss is what I'm getting. Fifth house energy. There is some travel here for some of you, work travel. Maybe you got like a new opportunity recently, or you're about to, where they're saying you can work remotely, or you can go on a business trip or something like that. But either way, I feel like a lot of you are embarking on something new, Libra risings, whatever it may be. It's definitely something new here. Some of you, it could be like a new beginning in your finances surrounding your children. New opportunity came in, job offer, increase, raise, promotion, things like that. So what's supporting you guys in March is Mars with the number 17. So beautiful. That's the death and rebirth energy, right? It's Mars wants to come right in and bulldoze through something to like rebuild it, to have a new beginning, a new start. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is what's available to you. Is this month is also number 8 is very much Queen of Pentacles. So it's like you being very like responsible with your money, with your spending, with your where you allocate funds, how you manage and move your money or your spending, okay, your budget. It's not poverty consciousness, it's not lack, it's just being very like money, like business savvy for some of you, money savvy, and just, you know, like it's a great month to get your finances together, you know. Get that plan in order and do what needs to be done, and take advantage of it, because that's really a positive energy for you. Also, if you're starting a new business, the energies are supporting you. If you want to purchase a home, the energies are supporting you this month. If you've been learning about investing money, it's a great time to keep on learning. So, because I don't want to say like to actually invest, but I mean, that is the vibe, but I didn't want to say it. So, Cancer energy is how you're feeling. Interesting. So 7 of Pentacles. So a lot of you are just feeling like, especially in the beginning of March, like if you want to buy a home, you feel like some of you, if you want to buy a home, you might get told that like you don't qualify for the amount you wanted, or that you need to like maybe do one more thing in order to qualify for the amount that you want. For others of you, just feeling like the response you got, the letter you got is not what you expected. Others of you, it's like feeling like you don't have all the money you wish you had to make your home the type of home that you want it to be, or create like the comfortable space that you would like, or to have to have a family, like you want kids, but you feel like your foundation is not, the finances aren't going to give you the foundation that you want. And it's almost like you guys don't want to do it. I'm getting that a lot of you don't want to do it like half-assed. You want to do it right the first time. And that's why you guys are like so focused on getting everything like off the ground and where you want it to be before you really take these steps forward. If you have children already, I'm getting that you guys are just feeling like a little bit tight, a little bit like, you know, you wish money was like doing a little better. But I see you guys being very focused on it. So just keep on going and don't allow your feelings and your emotions this month to like kind of get in the way and make you feel a little bit limited, because even if that was the reality on a physical level, remember that the way that we get out of it is through our mind and our emotions. So that's what has to be addressed first before we go on taking action, because we could take all the action in the world, right, that we want. But if our emotions and our mindset isn't there, then it's like, what's the point? So just keep on doing that work, which I see you guys have been doing anyway, Libra rising. But the block challenge and delay, you have the Hierophant, and then you have the Sun card with the number 13. So I feel like there's a little block here for you guys surrounding your, like I was picking up like fourth house vibes with the number 13, surrounding like home, family. Like if you've been wanting to purchase a home, I'm feeling like a delay here. Okay, and that's okay. This is something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness though, a lot of joy. And it's like I almost feel like the joy, the way you experience your life now in the present and the way you've been experiencing your present moments in the recent past is very much based on this thing. So it's almost like you're living in the future. You're living in the, oh, when I do this, when I do that, like once I get the thing, for some of you, okay? But for others of you, it's like, let's just pull, let's look deeper at that block, please. Yeah, see the Nine of Pentacles, okay, is what's being delayed as well. And it's almost like the delay is you. Okay, you guys, the reason this is delayed is because you guys are in need of going out there, networking, and meeting people that will get you, open the door for you, get your foot in to where you want to be, okay, teach you more about the entrepreneurial endeavor that you have in mind. I'm picking up heavy entrepreneurial energy here. That's why I'm saying it. Okay, for others of you, it's like you want that job, you want that position. And even though you're taking action and you're embarking towards it, you're still in the early phases, early stages. So I'm referring to, I guess the block that showed up is like the accomplishment, the success, the big money coming in, the big money rolling in. So there's a need for you guys to kind of like seek wisdom, information, almost mentorship. I feel like Libra Sun had a similar energy. It's like you needing to get mentorship about how to build this wealth. Okay, working with someone, working with number 7 for me is colleagues, business partners, network. It's not just romantic, right? For some of you, it could be that you're with someone who's like limiting your point of view. It's like if you're in a romantic relationship, I feel like this person is someone who might be a little bit limited. They're not like you know? So take that if it resonates, but let's move forward. What's the advice? Yeah, that's being blocked because there's more that you need to like learn. But also some of you are like a little bit traditional. Wow, the 10 of Pentacles came out. Some of you are like a little bit traditional, a little bit stubborn, a little bit rigid, a little bit, I'm getting, especially if you have like Taurus. And so there's a need for you guys to become flexible, to become open-minded, to get out of your traditional way of thinking, and also to, in terms of what you've known and what you've been told or what you've been following, a lot of you are like by the book type of people. And while that's great and everything, you just want to make sure that you haven't fallen into a box of expectations and that you've put on yourself and that maybe society has put on yourself, because that's what I see is getting in the way of your happiness. It's like you've been doing things in a way that it's not like free and authentic and liberating, and it's a karmic lesson for you guys. Number 13, karmic debt number 13, that's part of one of your karmic lessons. So until you move through that and move past it and realize that you can achieve this abundance through other ways that are different than what you've been programmed to believe or been doing or been thinking is the only way, or allowing other people to, I almost feel like it's your own pressure. It's like the pressure that you guys put on yourselves. But it is beliefs. It's very much tied to beliefs and tradition and needing to open up your mind a little bit. And when you do that, you're going to go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. I almost feel like this was the advice, but the advice is, yeah, they go hand in hand. It's like you, also, this is just saying like opening your mind, being expansive, being innovative, keeping up with the times, I heard for someone, or like just, Uranus, right? It's like not being afraid to be different, not being afraid to be yourself, not being afraid to be authentic, getting outside of this box, this box you've placed yourself in. Some of you hide, okay, some of you hide who you truly are. You hide in the shell, you hide, okay, especially if you have Cancer in your chart, Libra rising. So basically what I'm getting is that you guys need to like come out of that and open your minds and open your hearts, more so your minds, and really just focus on this long-term longevity, but know that like it's going to take time because it is slower moving energy, right? But as long as your mind is made up on the 10 of Pentacles and that you're aware that it's not going to come in the way you were taught, is what I'm hearing, okay? Then you're on the right track because now you've deprogrammed yourself. Okay, so take that, for those of you who resonates with, even if you think you've deprogrammed yourself, even if you think you're open-minded, even if you think whatever you think, there's always room for all of us to continue growing, right? And becoming greater than who we were yesterday. So just keep an open mind, Libra, okay? Libra rising, especially if you have Taurus, I don't know. So anyway, once you do that, you have this beautiful new beginning coming in. But what wanted to come in first was this. So before we jump the gun, in the middle of the month, you're going to have to make a decision, right? You're choosing between more than one option, more than one path, 7 of Cups. And I feel like it's so in line with what I was picking up on, because it's almost like you guys have the way that you were told that you needed to do things by maybe your parents or a tradition or a school or a society. I don't know. I'm not saying that you're not still going to go down that path, but I'm just saying that there's another way to do it. And then there's another option and another one and another one. And there's this one option that seems riskier. It seems like it doesn't have guarantees. It seems like you have to really do it on your own, and you're not going to have this security that this other thing was giving you, but really it wasn't fulfilling you. You know what I mean? And really that's the one that's appealing to you the most, and it's going to be appealing to you the most because you know that it's the one that's going to lead you to your true happiness, right? And to kind of like defying expectations and not allowing people to like stifle you and like your creator power, your God, goddess energy. So yeah, like I just see you guys going for it and taking action, like at least just being decided on it, right? Libra, decisions, balance, doing what's right for you. This is what you're doing in mid-month towards the end of the month. And let's just quickly, before I jump into let's see the mindset. Wow. Judgment. This is what you're doing. You're making decisions at the end of the month that are going to serve you, that are going to be aligned with your goals, your dreams, what you want. Wow, Neptune, number 3. That's what I was just saying. Goals, dreams, right? Your dreams, your fantasies, your creative endeavors. Number 3, it's also it's very unique, right? It's like it's very creative. So it's like creative endeavors. Okay, you're deciding that that's what you want. And Libra rising, this is what's coming in for you towards the end of the month, March, and moving into April. You have this Ace of Cups, a new opportunity, a new beginning. It's new opportunity to create what you truly want, to experience life, your finances, your job, your career, your business, whatever it is, in a new way, in a way that's going to really align with you emotionally, spiritually, and bring you this happiness that you guys have been kind of like wanting for a while, Taurus, and stability. But remember, it is slower moving energy, right? 10 of Pentacles will come in, but because your eye is on the prize, but it's just, and also remember to like think outside of the box and do things in a different way. Very interesting. You guys have Neptune here with the number 3. Then you have the Moon card with Gemini. So your final outcome for March, and then we'll do a little extended. What's the final outcome, please? You have 3 of Cups. So there's a lot of Cups energy here. Like, this is beautiful. You guys are leaving the month feeling good, feeling, you know, in line, feeling creative, like in line with your highest path, with your destiny, with your dreams. Okay, Moon energy, right? This is very celebratory. A lot of you are going to feel like, okay, now I can actually enjoy myself and show up in relationships the way I want to, because it's like you're feeling liberated, you know. And so now it's giving very much like, I'm almost feeling like you're freeing yourself from some sort of cage that you were in, or that you put yourself in or allowed yourself to be in, right? This box that I was picking up on. And you're going to break the rules a little bit, you know, go have fun and like live your best life at the end of the month. And at the same time, you're very focused on like your happiness and celebrating and, you know, moving forward. Number 5, 5th house energy in your entrepreneurial goals, endeavors, your businesses, your creative projects. If you're in school, it's the same thing. Like, you're going to be experiencing success. Interesting. The final outcome extended for April, moving into May, this is like very extended. Potentially June, because this could go up to 3 months. I just felt, I'm not doing this for everyone. I just do it when I feel like I'm being called to do it. Is the 9 of Wands. So it's like you're right there, you guys. You're right there to accomplishing your goal, to feeling like you can say, I'm accomplished. I'm reaping the rewards. I'm seeing the fruits of my labor. My hard work is going to pay off. Know that it is, know that it will, and just continue going for it and defying, you know, these pressures that have been put on you, because, or the programs, you know, of how the way you thought you were going to reach your wealth. Like, maybe it wasn't the way you were told. So I love that for you. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead and see what message we have from the angels for you. Signs and reminders. They're going to be sending you signs and reminders that are going to show you that you're on your highest path. They want to let you know that. Okay, so pay attention this month. Opportunity and change is coming in. That came up underneath the 7 of Cups. So there will be new opportunities. Changes have to, you know, be made on all levels. So be very flexible this month in March. Libra rising. Friendship and union is also coming in. You're going to meet someone you can like build stability with, build the future that you want if you're not already with them. If you are, it's like a new beginning with this person. Mother, Father, God. Source has your back. God has your back. Okay. Judgment. You will receive this reward, this judgment made in your favor. Your angels say harmony and resolution as well. So if you've been dealing with a rough situation in your love life, it's going to improve. If you know, it's not a love reading, but there is harmony here in relationships in general. Okay, with friends, with colleagues, coworkers, students, romantic partners, family in general, right? It's 5th house and 3rd house, and also 4th house because of the moon. So that's what your angels have for you. And last card, let's pull one more. Trust the universe. That's like the biggest advice here, is trust the universe. Your angels want you to trust the universe. That came out underneath the 9 of Wands. It's so important, Libra rising, that moving forward, you don't question it, you don't doubt it, you just believe that you're on the right path. It can be scary, but you guys will be successful. So let's go ahead and pull some Green Witch here. Fertility. A lot of you could be pregnant, but this is also what you're bringing in, right? This came out next to the Queen of Cups with the Aries energy and the Ace of Pentacles. This is your new beginning, new opportunity at work, in your career, in your business. And you're on your North Node. You're following your North Node energy. This is your destiny. So go for it. Wow. 11, Cancer energy. This is beautiful blessings, transition. You're going through some transition in your life with your finances and your stability. Some of you want to move, purchase a home. Be mindful that this is a transitional month for you, and you're super supported by the divine. Light candles, do candle magic, just prayer, you know, like prayer and candles, or anything that you like, that you'd like. That's going to really help you. Gratitude, be grateful for what's coming in, what's already come in, and where you are now, where you've been, and where you're going, right? Be grateful for everything. Gemini energy, number 36, because it's going to lead to more abundance, expansion, growth, calling in more, right? Attitude of gratitude this month is so important for you guys. It's going to really propel you forward. Abundance is what's coming in, the life that you want, period. So yeah, that's your beautiful reading. Wow. Number 5 energy. Yeah. And then let's do 2 cards to wrap it up with your spirit guide messages. Communication is key. Okay, communication is key this month. So be very careful how you communicate with people, what you share, or, you know, how you come off. Surrender to the divine. That came out next to trust the universe, abundance, and that extended outcome, which was the 9 of Wands, which is you accomplishing your goals, okay? So, and achieving success in your money, career, work, and finances, as well as stability. So, because as you can see, it's a heavy stability reading, like, so beautiful energy. Something about the full moon. So, and the full moon in March will be a great time for you to like release doubt, release fear, do a bath, do a ritual, cleanse out blocks, clear out, you know, limitations within yourself, because you're on your highest path, you guys, my beautiful Libra rising. So if you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up, leave a message down below, a comment, anything you'd like. You could leave a Libra emoji with a rainbow or a star to let me know that you are a Libra rising. And also be sure to check out your sun and your moon sign. And in 2 weeks, I'll see you guys for your love and relationship readings. So welcome again, all new subscribers and everyone who's been a part of the Divine Fam. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.